Welcome to the Everyday Leader Podcast, where conversations inspire action, growth, and impact. Hosted by two passionate leaders, Shannon and Conrad, this podcast is for those who strive to lead with purpose and integrity in their life. Whether you're navigating big decisions, seeking balance, or dreaming of creating change, we're here to help explore the tools, stories, and insights that help everyday leaders thrive. Join us each episode as we dive into the art of leadership at work, at home, and in the world. Because leadership isn't a title, it's a way of being.
Well, hello, Shannon, from National Harbor, Maryland, right off the Potomac, looking out on this last day of February, enjoying some downtime after a full day of leading. Got to lead and be with a group of amazing folks that are learning how to use coaching skills in the world to create a impact. Just wanted to share a everyday leader moment with you and tell you that I'm sitting with the question around separation versus connection. When is it good as leaders to create separation and space for the sake of something, and when is it important to create connection? So that's what I'm sitting with tonight, and know that separation, at least in certain aspects, is good for, as I'm doing right now, recovering from a day. So separating from the noise of the world to recharge, and at the same time take a strong stand for connection and being in relationship with others. And I'm just noticing as I say that I guess it's still connection, even when it's separation, is connecting with self, with source, or with other or others. So I guess the question is how to know what to connect with, or when to connect with what. Anyway, that's me for this day for now, and curious to see what you're connecting with or separating from as you navigate today.
All right. Hi, Conrad.
Hey, Shannon.
All right. So everyone just had a chance to listen to your voice memo you sent me a couple weeks ago on connection and separation. And it's leading me to this question around what it means for leaders to take a break. Because as leaders, we believe that we stay and we act. But there are also times where we just need a break. We feel like maybe we need to get away, separate. I don't know, maybe it's set a boundary. Maybe it's just like totally check out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted us to unpack that a little bit and then land somewhere with what this means when we're in the context of leadership.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What I know is coming up over here when you frame that is it's important to know what you're connected to, and in order to stay connected energetically, cognitively, be focused and engaged in the work that you're doing, that requires periods of, I think the word I use is separation, and I'm appreciating you're saying like taking a break. Like and it's not cutting I don't know if it's cutting, like rigidly cutting the cords or cutting maybe it is. That's the part that I'm curious about for you when you say take a break. What are we taking a break from, or what is it for the sake of?
Yeah. As soon as you started to go down that line of thinking, I was thinking, what is it for the sake of? Right. So if it's like, oh, I just want to avoid this, or I don't want anything to do with it anymore, or it makes me feel really uncomfortable, or whatever it might be, those are all like completely human experiences and responses to things. So the question is like, and what is it for this? What is it for the sake of? Is it for the sake of my own health and well-being? Is it for the sake of somebody else's? Is it for the sake of learning? Is it for the sake of getting the space that I need in order to have a clear perspective or learn something, or just even rest so that I can come back to this, or rest so that I can make a decision about how I want to be connected to this in the past, and then, in the future, or as a
Right.
next step.
Right. So making that distinction between unconsciously avoiding, or this would be in our language, not staying, just like abandoning or leaving,
Mm-hmm.
making that distinction versus consciously pausing, separating, taking a break to, well, we talked about we may have shared this before, like to reground, recenter, reorient
Yeah.
our leadership,
Yeah.
our body. Yeah.
Well, and it might just be around how, when I feel like, oh, I just need to get away from this. I just need to get away from this. I just need to quit this or stop this, or I'm just thinking about a recent experience where I was like, this just needs to be not in I just don't want this in my face anymore. I want this away from me. What does it look like, instead of being really reactive and sort of like pushing away?
Mm,
Not to say that there aren't times when that's needed, but to actually have a little bit more awareness and say, okay, I clearly need a break from whatever this is, and then be intentional about what does that look like and what's needed right now. And then,
yeah.
and just be really clear about it.
I'm getting the image of a river
Mm-hmm.
and the flow of that, and being in that stream or that flow, and then choosing to get out or get on the bank. You're still connected to the river, right? You're still adjacent to it and can have a different view of what you're up to. So it's the paradox, right? Because I don't want to say rigid or separation is bad, and it's like they're opposed. People say, well, you can either be separated or connected, and I don't
Mm,
believe that. I
yeah.
believe you can be on the riverbank, still connected, but not in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I 100% agree.
Yeah. What are we discovering here?
Well,
Or
I mean, I think it's like, hey, as leaders, it's okay to take a break. You probably need one if you're sensing that you want some separation from something.
and you can still be connected. I mean, that I think that's the learning for me over here is it's taking a break and having connection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, Shannon, because maybe your parents, if those were part of your life, or significant other, or society, or social media may say that, especially in North American context, never take a break. Productivity, right? Like get
Mm-hmm.
it done. And it's actually, you can be in more action when there's some rest, recovery, break, and separation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think something I want to know from the people who are listening to this is, What are you taking a break from? And how are you doing it? What's that look like? So we'd love for people to share that.
Yes.
All right. Well, until next time. Thanks, Conrad.
Of course. Be well. No, that's yeah. The end.
And break.
For now. Break.